Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
We are the second team. The starting rabbi is injured or sick and unable to attend, so they brought us out of retirement, and Howard and I will do the service. But you're so lucky because this is a prelude to next week, which we get to do again. Okay? Yeah, you're right. Right. Okay, so we got plenty of paper here, and we'll do this thing. This is, we found out as I was walking the dog about 5 o'clock. Okay, we're gonna do my shtick. Everybody, put both feet on the ground, put your hands in your lap. Diane, your hands in your lap. They're not in your lap. I can see. Okay, what I want you to do is close your eyes. Take slow, deep breaths in and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Just slow, deep breaths. Easy, nice and easy. Don't go too fast. We don't want you to pass out. Okay? Just slow, deep, relax. Let the trials and tribulations of this past week float away. This is Shabbat, beginning of a new week, a new day, a holy day. Just slow, deep breaths. Just close your eyes, relax. Let it all float away. And listen carefully to what I'm going to read. I am a Jew because my faith demands no abdication of the mind. I am a Jew because my faith demands all that the devotion of my heart. I am a Jew because wherever there is suffering, the Jew weeps. I am a Jew because wherever there is despair, the Jew hopes. I am a Jew because the message of our faith is the oldest and the newest. I am a Jew because the promise of our faith is a universal promise. I am a Jew because for the Jew, the world is not completed, people must complete it. I am a Jew because for the Jew, humanity is not fully created, people must complete it. I am a Jew because the faith of the people Israel places humanity above nations, above Judaism itself. I am a Jew because the faith of the people Israel places above humanity, image of the divine, the oneness of God. Slow, deep breaths, in and out through your mouth. Relax. And now that you're all relaxed, we're all ready to sing Ma Yefeh Hayom on page 126. And everybody sing, except us. We're backing off.
Y'all are also welcome to join in.
Yeah, we'll mumble.
The more the merrier, right? Ma Yefeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yefeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. That part again. Ma Yefeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yefeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yefeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yefeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom.
126. Oh, 128. All right, well, that's one. That's one. We're only allowed 3. That's one. Within its bounds, Shabbat is one of the surest means of finding peace in the war-torn realms of the soul. It is one of the basic institutions of humanity, an idea with infinite potentiality, infinite power, infinite hope. Through the Shabbat, Judaism has succeeded in turning its greatest teachings into a day. Out of a remote world of profound thought, grand dreams, and fond hopes, all of which seem so distant, so intangible, and so unrealizable, the Shabbat has forged a living reality which can be seen and tasted and felt at least once a week. Iris and Callie will light the candles, please. The candle blessings are on 120 and 121.
As these candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvah, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kirshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'chadlik ner l'chadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Through this service, when it's time to say the prayers, it's the congregation says the prayer together. No more just the rabbi, it's everybody says it together. So now together, we'll all turn to page 126. And it is 126. And we'll all say together at the top of the page, I begin with a prayer of gratitude for all that is holy in my life. God needs no words, no English or Hebrew, no semantics and no services, but I need them. Through prayer, I can sense my inner strength, my inner purpose, my inner joy, my capacity to love. As I reached upward in prayer, I sense these qualities in my Creator. To love God is to love each other, to work to make our lives better. To love God is to love the world God created and to work to perfect it. To love God is to love dreams of peace and joy that illumine all of us and to bring that vision to life. And now we turn to page 127 at the top, and we all sing together. We all say together, and we begin. There are days when we seek things for ourselves and measure failure, but what we do not gain. On Shabbat, we seek not to acquire, but to share. There are days when we exploit nature as if it were a horn of plenty that can never be exhausted. On Shabbat, we stand in wonder before the mystery of creation. There are days when we act as if we were cared nothing for the rights of others. On Shabbat, we remember that justice is our duty and a better world our goal. So we embrace Shabbat, day of rest, day of wonder, day of peace.
Let's all turn to page 126 and join Molly in singing Hine Matov.
It's actually 128.
128, okay. Whatever you like.
But we can also sing on 126 eventually. So join me with Hine Ma Tov. Hine Ma Tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Ma Tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Now y'all, I would like y'all to continue to sing that part of the melody. And a select few, if you feel so moved, to sing the second part with me. But I'd love to kind of create our own round with the congregation. So we'll sing that one more time, and you keep singing that part, and I'm going to come in with something different. So. Hine ma tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. We'll keep practicing.
We can keep practicing that. But you have enough rest now? Okay. Lecha Dodi on page 138, verses 1, 2, and 9. And at verse 9, we stand and face the entry.
Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, hishbi'anu el hamuchad, Adonai echad, u'shemo echad, l'shemo tiferet v'litila. Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki mekor habracha, meirosh mikedem nesucha, sof maase b'makshevat igla. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi. nekavela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam besimcha uvetzola, toch emunei am segula, boi chala, lecha dodi ligrat kala, peni Shabbat nekavela, lecha dodi ligrat kala, peni Shabbat nekavela.
Thank you, Molly. Be seated now. Everyone will turn to page 144 for the Chatzi Kaddish, but we're all going to read it in English tonight. Exalted and hallowed by God's great name in the world which God created according to plan, may God's majesty be revealed in the days of our lifetime and the life of all Israel. Speedily, imminently, to which we say, Amen. Blessed be God's great name to all eternity. Blessed, praised, honored, exalted, extolled, glorified, adored, and lauded be the name of the Holy Blessed One. The songs of blessings, praise, and comfort, to which we say, Amen. Please rise for the Baruch Hu. Let's turn to page 151, the bottom of the page. Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol. All these things your Torah gives to us. And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be a truer token of your abiding love than this holiness of your works and the living language that gives it form? Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Let's turn to the page 160 for the Hashkivenu.
Shema.
Oh, excuse me. It's been a while. Let's turn to page 153 for the Shema.
Please join with me. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
Let's all say the Shema in English before we do the V'ahavta. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one.
Blessed is God's glorious majesty forever and ever.
You may be seated. You want to do the V'ahavta?
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'kol levecha v'kol nefeshecha u'v'kol me'adecha והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשקתם לאות הידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתיכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
We can turn to page 161 at the bottom of the page. Excuse me. First, we're going to let Molly sing the Hashkivenu on page 160.
Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidinu shomreinu shomreinu l'chaim ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha v'taknenu b'etzah tova milfanecha v'hoshinu leman shemecha.
Thank you, Molly. Now let's turn to top of page 161. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukkah shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Page 162. For Vishamru.
La 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 la, v'shameru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam, beni uven bnei Israel, oti leolam leolam, ki sheshit yamin asa Adonai et hashamayim v'haaretz, uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash.
Please rise for the tefillah. on page 164.
Adonai, sefatai tiftach, ufia gita ilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, v'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ben Ahorah, Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Zvikanei Hakol, V'zocher Haseavot v'imahot, U'mavii Geulah libnei Bneihem, Lim'an Shemo b'Yahava, Melech Ozer u'Mashiach u'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, v'Yitzrak Serah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, Mikayei hakol atah, Ra le'hoshia. Mekakel kayim mekesed, Mikayei hakol berachamim habim, Somef nofulim verofei kolim, U'matir asurim, U'mechayem emunato, B'shegei afar, Michal mocha ba'al gevurot, U'mido melach, Melech memit u'machayeh, U'matzliach Yeshua, v'ne'eman ata le'achayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, Mikayei hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kedoshim b'kol yom yehalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
You may be seated, and silent prayer up to page wherever you like to be. Pray
May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, Adonai, Adonai, my rock and my Redeemer. My rock and my Redeemer.
Let's turn to page 371 for the Misha Beirach.
Please join with me. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen.
Today in our prayers, to start with, is Rabbi Boris, Rhoda Bennett, Paul Bradley, Harold Fink, Charmaine Moser, Bruce Moser, Bettina Prager, Mark Schoenfeld, Mark Siegel, Glory Weisberg, Kim Lewis, Valerie Zimmerman. Anyone here? And on Zoom?
Jennifer Sundberg and Alexander Riofrio.
Rosalind Temple.
Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
It's time to go to the bullpen.
The coach has sent me in. He said, don't fumble the ball. don't get tackled. Just let's take it easy. There's no sermon. I have no sermon. What I'd just like to say is that Veterans Day was this past Thursday, and the congregation on Sunday did a special Veterans Day service. I wish more people were there. It was so nice to see our veterans, and we have a ton of veterans, and a ton of veterans, as you know, we're an older congregation that served in the Vietnam War. So they were there. And there were some younger people there. Also, the people who came, they gave thanks to their family members who served in the military. And I think it's really important that we honor our military, whether they're, lost their lives in the war or they served for us, whatever. They protect our country. They keep our freedoms. What happened during the Vietnam War was an atrocity to our veterans. We say never again. Well, that should be never again either, that should happen in this country. So let's just, please, next time I'll come. Interesting enough, we have someone who's going to blow taps, which Kelly doesn't like that, but we have a young man. You all remember Bob Whitlock? It's his son's son who's going to play taps. And I thought was interesting, and I did not know that Bob Whitlock's son is married to a girl who served in the Air Force, and now she's in the Army Reserve. So, just some of the announcements. We can do that now. Hang on. Next Friday is the gang shall return again next Friday. It's Howard and I. The rabbi is going, a friend of his is being
installed as a chief rabbi.
Being installed the chief rabbi someplace. And it's a very, very close friend of his. So he is going there. So Howard and I have that, but I promise you we're more prepared than we are today. This coming Sunday at 10 o'clock, I wish you'd all come out and help us. We're planting bulbs. We have 500 bulbs, of which Larry, I, and Howard planted, 75? Maybe. So there's about 400 bulbs. They're beautiful. They're going to be beautiful yellow daffodils. And they were going to do that. They'll bloom in the spring for us, right around Tu B'Shvat. It should be very nice. Please come help us. Let's see what else we have. November 18th at 4 p.m., they're going to celebrate the launch of the Jewish Mobile Oral History Project collection. It will take place at the Rotting Gallery at the Marx Library. And the featured speaker will be Dr. Josh Parshall, who is director of the ISJL History Department. Anybody have anything else to add to that? Gil, do you have anything? One more on that. Oh, wait, maybe it's on here. Stick together. I'm a Zadie. I remember my granddaddy used to do that all the time. Okay, there's one more thing. November 21st at 3 o'clock, the Mobile Jewish Welfare Fund is sponsoring an Iron Bowl tailgate to be held in the temple parking lot. It begins at 3 p.m. and will be fun for the whole family with food, games, and reps from Alabama and the other team from Hillel. Please, the other team. Please see the latest high notes for more details.
You better be careful, Andy's going to shut you off.
Yeah, right. It's Auburn. Anybody have anything else?
I believe the rabbi is doing Torah study.
Yeah, it's standard Torah study every Wednesday. Yeah, 5:30.
A lot of people don't realize, I've had a lot of people ask me, and it needs to be changed in Calvinist. It's the same length of services, but it isn't clear in Calvinist. So I'll say something about it. A lot of people ask me, how do they get the fourth one?
Yeah, I got an email from somebody and I said, no, that's right. Yeah, Richard, I appreciate. Yeah, she should put that out. If you forget about it, it's the same as for Friday night and Saturday morning. It's the same one. So people just don't get confused. And we can get confused as we get older.
yesterday was Nick's birthday, and, saying happy birthday over, and, like, Moses was his brother.
I'm just glad they keep coming. Just keep them on coming.
We'll sing him happy birthday.
Okay. All right, let's continue with our service. The rabbi said that before he came here, he was online watching all of our services and everything, and he was disappointed that Howard and our services were less than an hour. He's striving very hard.
We're still doing real well, Nate.
Yeah. Okay, turn to page 586, please rise for Elena. With understanding, loved each of us for the peace we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech, and may we never lift up our hand but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity. Cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with joy of wholeness, of freedom, and peace. Please be seated. There are places I'll remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places had their moments. With lovers and friends I still recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all, but of all those friends and lovers, there is no one compared with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never ever lose affection for people and things that went before, I know that I'll often stop and think of them, but in my life, I'll love you more. Does anybody know where that's from? You got it. You got it. It's beautiful. Beautiful. At this time, we remember those Yahrzeits remembered every time at this time this year. Isidore Jugendfrode, Ralph Ennis, Herbert Collette, Theo Tony Spitzberg, Rosabelle Dreyfus, Linda Wright, Joel Silverman, Gretchen Weinstein. Is there anybody else here who has a yahrzeit they'd like to remember, or somebody they'd like to remember?
Mother.
Is there anybody on Zoom?
Harriet Friedlander.
Anybody else? Please rise for Kaddish on page 598. And we all say together, Yitkadal v'yishkadash shmei Rabbah, v'alma divra chirutei v'amlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon, v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, v'agalal uzman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach, l'olam umei umaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yisba'ar v'yisramam v'yisnaseh v'yisadar v'yisaleh v'yisalal shmei d'kudusha b'richu v'yalom min kol brachata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran b'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlomo rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav Hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imaru. Amen. May the one who creates harmony and high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we all say, Amen. You want to do anything? Okay, whatever you want.
Oh, say shalom, shalom, b'ramav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Stop it there.
Better keep standing because we're going to do the Kiddush and the Motzi in just a minute. I'd just like to thank all of those who are on Zoom, and I'll let you all know who was on Zoom. Cole and Ellie Appleman, Diana Kubat, Harold and Emily Fink, James, Jonathan Fracken, Karen Singh, Marion Barkin, Martha Adams, Mel and Odette Sternberg, Milton and Margaret Brown, Phyllis Feibelman, Robin Cardinal, Shirley, and Ann Zelnicker. Thank you all for attending. Thank you all for coming here. 2 weeks, Rabbi will be back, so you'll all have. Okay, let's do the. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who finding favor with us, sanctified us with mitzvot. In love and favor, you made the holy Shabbat our heritage as a reminder of the work of creation. As first among our sacred days, it recalls the exodus from Egypt. And you chose us and set us apart from the peoples. In love and favor, you have given us your holy Shabbat as an inheritance. And we'll all sing together, the real one.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kirshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzavanu, v'shabbat kadsho be'ahava uvratzon hinkilanu, zikaron le'maaseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי באנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת, מן כל העמים words that the children know, so we will all say the same ones. I've decided there's 5 different versions of the Hamotzi. So we're going to learn the one the children know. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer says. So let's sing the whole thing. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Thanks, Kelly, so much. Beautiful cover. Please be seated. Before we end and have our closing song, this is Shalom Aleichem. What page is that on? You know?
I think 128. No, not 128.
No, it's 126.
Somewhere in there.
Well, she's looking up. I just want to thank Molly and Andy. I mean, without her,
these guys, it would not happen.
yeah, it was, I have to tell you that Molly has a thing where she has, I think, isn't it Christopher's music when he's playing? Is that so? She has it, and she toyed with the idea of pushing the button and playing the music, but she did all by herself. She done good.
So for our closing song, we're first going to do Happy Birthday to Nate. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nate. Happy birthday to you. Now for page 142.
All right, Shalom Aleichem on...
Shalom Aleichem. Yes, we never get to do this one as a closing song, but I was thinking about it, and the last verse, Zeichem LaShalom, depart in peace, O messengers of peace, angels of the Most High, Majesty of majesties, Holy One of blessing. So I thought it was appropriate as a closing song. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bochem Shalom, Malachi Hashem.
Shabbat shalom, everybody. Have a good week, safe week, and a happy week.
Good Shabbos, everyone.
Shabbos.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, partner.